Government, if you are saying to us, this is how dangerous it is, send your children to school, shame on you. It's a disgrace. Shame on you. My name is Dean Haystack, the Dean, and you're listening to The Coffee Conversation. We are being told that the coronavirus, COVID-19, is the most dangerous virus and pandemic of our lifetime. It is so dangerous, we are being told, that we've had to shut down 122 countries, if not more, and lock them down, lock down borders, lock down industry, lock down operations in all those countries. It is so dangerous that it is more dangerous than the homeless, the unemployed, the hungry and the malnourished that are happening as a consequence of not the virus, but the decisions made around the virus. Now put your opinion aside. Try for a moment, as I've had to do, put your opinion aside and listen to what that tells us. Often when they say that this is the most dangerous, they speak about where we are in a war. When they say that, they often wear a beret on their head and they wear camouflage t-shirts or jackets to re-emphasize the severity of the danger of this war that we are in. Now put your prejudice, put your opinion aside and answer this question for me. If we are in that war, if that is true, what type of person, what type of society, what type of institution, what type of organization, what type of government sends children to war? In my view, and history will show, that the only type of person, institution, organization, government, etc. that sends children to the front lines of war are terrorists, tyrants, and cowards. You never send the child in first. If I go home with my family and I think someone's broken in and that there might be danger, I'm not going to send my 4-year-old child in first. I'm going to go check. And if I'm too scared, then we're all going to leave. We're not going to go there at all. So if we're in a war, you don't send the children first. I'm not concerned about the virus as much as they've made it out. There is a concern. Of course, we all have a concern. There is a slight danger there. I don't think it's as big. This is opinion now. So when it comes to sending the children back to school, I've said to my kids, I don't think it's that bad. And if it is, there's nothing we can do to prevent it. If you can go back to school and you want to go back to school, then you can decide to go back to school. As parents, I don't think we have that much of a problem sending our children back to school. I think what's aggravating the heck out of us and what we see, where we see the injustice, is that how do we get told to send out or asked to send our children to school when we're not allowed to function as normal people first? You always go in first as the adult. You don't send the children first unless you're corrupt, unless you're evil. So our objection is not that the children must go to school. Let them go to school. But then you should be opening the whole economy, or you should let the parents go first. Let the adults go back to work. Let's go test, if we want to test this thing, if that's what you're trying to do. I don't know. You don't send the children first. You send the adults first. That's the objection. And on the 1st of June, we're going to have the option of sending our children back to school. One of the things that I had to break as a barrier in my mind is that I don't believe the virus is dangerous, or as dangerous as they're saying. And I do want to send my children back to school, but I had a resistance to send it back because as a parent, I always want to test the water first. It's the right thing to do. It's the moral thing to do. Government, if you are saying to us, this is how dangerous it is, send your children to school, shame on you. It's a disgrace. Shame on you. Now, if it's ignorance that you've done it, now you know. Turn around, be enlightened, and do the right thing. If you just didn't consider this viewpoint and you were inconsiderate, well then accept responsibility and do the right thing. Send the adults back to work first. Let's end this lockdown. Send the adults back to work. If you are willingly ignorant, if you are choosing this path, then you are a tyrant. And I'm not calling you a tyrant. I'm saying your actions will tell us whether you are tyrannical or not. There's no way out of this. You are exposed by this action in the steps that you take now. My name's Dean Haystack, and I'm just a guy who gives a damn.